You want to buy an apartment, and then when you're reviewing the papers and everything, you ask for, where is the title deed? And you're told, oh, it's still processing, there was some conflict involved, nini. Yeah, and then you proceed on with buying the house. I mean, bruh. And 2 years down the line, other 6 months, somebody will come claiming that the land is theirs. And what is the legal thing to do? Put down the building that you bought. And utakuja kulilia nani? Miss FBI, Mr. FBI, just dig around. Oh my God. Dig about the marital status of this person. At this point, whatever a person tells you, it doesn't count. Just look for the information yourself. Ukiachwa na chali yako kwake, ukiwa peke yako, what do you do? And then one of the responses was kupitia documents zake. Another response was kugoogle madawa zake ni za nini. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today this is the second video in this channel, and I'm excited to share my information with you. My name is Mary Churu. I'm a real estate agent. I'm a construction management professional, and sijui tu mniite tu demo mjengo manini ama shori wa mjengo. Jokes aside, today I'm back with a very interesting topic because Kanairo usipojipanga utapangwa. For non-French speakers, what I'm trying to say is that everybody out here is trying their best to get as much money as they can from you. So it's up to you to do your due diligence. It's up to you to be careful of who you're dealing with, because the streets are dirty and it's crazy out here. It's crazy. Yeah, you just need to be very cautious. You just need to be very cautious. Yeah, that's our topic today. Due diligence. When you're buying your property, you're buying real estate. That's not avocado. Yeah, you're spending a lot of money on it, so you gotta be careful. You gotta deal with the right people. I'm here to equip you with the information. You'll hear everybody telling you, do your due diligence, but nobody actually tells you how to do it. So I'm here with the information. And yeah, I hope you enjoy this video. Kindly subscribe. Please subscribe now. Usiniangalie tena kama hujasubscribe. Oops, have you subscribed? Let's continue. Yeah, let's grow this channel, kindly. I beg. So the most obvious one, you want to buy an apartment, and then when you're reviewing the papers and everything, you ask for, where is the title deed? And you're told, oh, it's still processing, there was some conflict involved, nini. Yeah, and then you proceed on with buying the house. I mean, bruh. You ask for it. The premium tiers loading, because there's no way. Actually, let me just say it. For the drawings to get approved, for you to get the NEMA license, everything, for you to get anything before you start, the approvals and everything, before you start building, you need to give a copy of the title deed. So if it's not there, sis, brother, hello. Yeah, that's a scam right there. And 2 years down the line, after 6 months, somebody will come claiming that the land is theirs. And what is the legal thing to do? Put down the building that you bought. And utakuja kulilia nani? I'm just asking the question. Because the salespeople and the agents are so convincing that everything is okay, but really, hello? Yeah, that's the first thing. You copy title deed. Tumejenga and everything, where is the title deed? And when you get the copy, go and do a search. Okay? Yeah, that's a non-negotiable. Kama hakuna title deed, just walk away. Yeah, I'm serious. Just walk away. It doesn't matter how good the apartment is. It doesn't matter how good the property is. It doesn't matter if that's your dream house. It doesn't matter. If the title deed is not there, just walk away. Yeah, that will save you a lot of tears. Yeah, I hope I hope hapo tumeelewana. There's no way you can build in Kenya without a title deed. There's no way. Not unless, you have what do we call them? You work your magic, and that magic is corruption. And I don't know, hata sijui nikwambie nini. Just walk away. I'm trying to save you here. Just walk away. Alafu unaona mtu atakuja hapa kuniambia, unajua, niko sure huyu mtu hizi nidanganya, ni kazini yangu. What is the title deed? What is it so hard to answer? What is it? Okay. So the second thing, let's go to financial due diligence. I just said that everybody is trying to get as much money as they can from you. So if you're not careful, utagongwa. That's what they say. That's what we call it. Utagongwa. Just do the math. Just ask the question. Just ask around how much similar properties go for. Look at the finishes. Usually, most of the time, an area has an average cost per square meter or cost per square foot. So yeah, just do the math, ask questions. Hata kuchapa, utachapa, unaenda kuchapa. Just ask questions. You're trying to protect yourself, and everybody out here is trying to fetch for themselves. So hakuna mtu anakulilia. So if you're not careful, premium tears loading. I've just remembered there's a meme that was going around of an MP who lost in the previous election. Guy, more than me. I can't remember the exact thing, but I love memes. Send me memes. And soon we'll have a meme of the week segment or something. I like memes, and we'll be sharing memes here too. So yeah, that's the second thing. Financial due diligence. You've already checked the average cost per square meter or square footage in the area. You've checked the amenities. You've checked by amenities I mean, is there a pool? Such things. Look at the finishes, because if one house, also check the finishes, because ceramic tiles don't cost the same as marble tiles, so check that too. Finishes can be expensive, so yeah, and there's a cost to pay for expensive finishes. Also another thing, service charge. There's a lot I can say about service charge, but did I just tell you everybody out here is trying to get as much money as they can from you? Yeah? So, utaenda place and then you find the service charge is almost the same costs, costs almost the same as the rent. Service charge will cover things like, electricity, not electricity for your house, you know, shared amenities, let's call it, servicing the a person. This is the money that will pay your watchy. This is the money that will, take care of the pool. If it's shared, it will service the leaves. The gardeners, it will pay for the gardeners and maintenance and whatnot, such things. So usually, if you're buying an apartment, it makes sense to pay for a service fee, but it needs to be agreeable. It needs to make sense. You cannot be paying service charge at the same amount of money that you are escaping from purchasing the. It needs to make sense. I mean, yeah, service charge, because most people don't consider these things when they are purchasing, and then after you move in, that's when you realize, oh, actually I can't afford this house because doesn't make sense. So just be keen to check out the service charge. Yeah, I think that's good. And then the next thing is, let's call it structural integrity of the apartment, of the property you're looking to buy. Because one thing that we have in this industry is quirks. We have so many quirks, and the cost of living is not even helping, because developers are looking, far and wide, in all the ways that they can, to reduce the cost of building, so that they can have a bigger profit margin. So if you don't check the structural integrity of the house, I get, maybe you don't know, you don't know what to check or whatever. Ukiona cracks kwa columns, the structural elements, the beams, the slab, run away. If you see anything funny, the column is not straight and things of the sort, actually, I'll just say one thing. Get a structural engineer to inspect the structural integrity of the property before you buy it. Okay? Period. That's it. There's no way I can tell you check this. There's just too many things to check. And sometimes if I go to the tech world, most definitely I don't even know what I don't even know what I don't know. So it makes sense for me to hire somebody to come and check these things for me, because I genuinely don't know. So it will do the same thing. Get a construction professional, see fundi, please, an engineer to go and inspect your building, your apartment, your property. I think that's the second thing, and that's very important, because you don't want to buy your property and then the building comes down. Nobody's going to pay you back for that. Sadly, they may be sued and whatnot, but just protect yourself. You're in Nairobi, bro. Yeah, just protect yourself. Oh yeah, the technical aspects of the house, for example, the plumbing, is it working? The electricity, let me say just the things that you need actually for your house to operate normally. Okay, just check all of it. If you need to go checking all the taps, if you need to check whether the sinks are working, you need to check the cabinetry, is it like smooth, can you pull the cabinet smoothly, just check because you just move into a house and then you realize everything is not working because you did not check and you are too excited because, oh my god, the finishes of this house are exciting, it has been staged properly. Just check. It's the tiny things, brother. It's the tiny things. And yeah, you remember when I was telling you to get a licensed professional? You'll need him for a couple of things, by the way. For example, is the property near a riparian reserve? These water streams and whatnot. Sometimes we don't know because you bought the property in a flood zone in January and it was dry. You had no idea, they tend to know. So just get a professional to check these things for you. You need to make sure that it's not in a riparian reserve, or what if it is and you're suspecting that, ask for a Walmart license. Karibu niseme license. Walmart license. Walmart is water reserved management authority, something of the sort. Ask for these things. I remember I told you, nobody out here is looking out for you. So, information is power. Just check these things, brother. Check. Usichoke. I'll continue to share more tips and tricks and things that you need to be in the lookout for, and things you need to be in the lookout for. Consistency is my second name, so expect a lot of good content, useful content, things that you will need to know when you decide to get your next home, your next investment property, your second, third, fifth, 10th home. Yeah, and on that note, guys, I'll close at that. Please subscribe. Let's grow this family. I told you to expect showings really soon. And if you have a property you want me to come and review, call me, DM me. I'm telling you this story because I experienced it. Okay, not first hand. Okay, second hand. It sucks. So, apparently, the guy she has been dating, he's a married man. And I just couldn't believe it because these guys have been dating since, I don't know, beginning of the year, because they've been dating for over 8 months. I've met the guy, he's amazing, he is so sweet, he is so kind to her. Oh my god, like, she treats her so well. I mean, like, I would say they are like a dream couple. Like, it's a relationship to admire. It's a relationship to admire. So she comes here crying, and I'm like, first of all, I've never seen you like this. So this must be major. So my girl comes and she's like, acha wewe ungejua sama mewa. And I'm like, no, because he looks very young. He must be good at neglecting his family, although they have, okay, later after we dug out, we found out that his wife lives at the coast, so they have a long distance marriage. But he must be very good at neglecting the wife and the kids, because he has been consistent with her. He gives her attention and all, so there's no way she would have even guessed I'm sharing this man with somebody. So this brings me to do you do due diligence on your partners? Because hey, some of this character development can be can be prevented. Juzi tu angalia story yako there, like yo, yeah. Do you do diligence on your partners at all, or you just it's just vibes and inshallah, you know? In the previous video, I just told you that my trust issues skyrocket by the hour. Now, as we are speaking this week, it's by, let me say, by the minute. Because, oh my God, why are we such big liars? Okay, I'll just go through some areas that from that story I think I'll be checking, because so from that I'll be doing due diligence on a person that I think I can date. First of all, family. I can't even imagine, because I can't even picture that I've dated somebody for 8 months and turns out they're married. Like, what a shock. Married men, why are you like this? Unauliza mtu whether they are married or not, anakwambia whether they are married, anakwambia hapana. And then later when you realize, because the guy told her, when she confronted him, just imagine what he said. I forgot to tell you. Yes, I have a wife. Yes, I have a wife and 2 kids. Like, from that story, I just, from now henceforth, any potential partners, I'll be doing due diligence, because gosh, oh my God, things I see from my friends, things I see on the internet. Did I just tell you that I know I'll be so thorough with due diligence, because I don't trust anybody. Apart from my mother and my father, I don't trust anyone at all. So like, I just decided for any potential partners, I will be digging, I will be FBI. Oh my God, due diligence, lazima. I'm not having my heart broken time and time over again over something that I can prevent. I will not. Hey, that's not happening to me. It's not happening to me. There's another story I saw on a podcast. So this guy and there's a South African guy and a Kenyan lady. They've been dating for about 2 years. Okay, they visit each other very often. It's long distance, but the guy is here like so many times. She has also visited the state to visit him for like 5 times in the span of like these 5 years. So you can tell they are very serious. So at the end of this 2 years, they are planning to get married and everything, like a traditional marriage. The girl is pregnant, and lo and behold, so this time she has visited the boyfriend. Now I think this is the 6th time she's visiting, and she just realizes, okay, she's having a chat with the sister of the fiance, and the sister mentions, oh my God, she mentions the other wife and the kids. Not because she wants to be malicious or anything, but because that's what um because when they are communicating, he always refer to her as as his second wife. So the sister thought this girl knew she was going to be his second wife. Like, and the girl had no idea. Also, the guy, the guy had told her, um, he has one baby mama, one baby. Turns out he has two baby mamas and three kids, and the girl had no I, and the girl had absolutely no idea. So the dilemma was, I'm pregnant. I've just known the truth. I'm going to be a second wife, but he hasn't told me that. I don't want to confront him because I know he'll continue lying, or he'll confirm that, and it will be very painful for me to even process. So the first thing I think we should be checking is family, marital status of this person that you can see a future with. Oh my god. Hey. I don't understand how people just keep up with all these lies. Because as for me, I don't like lying because I know I'll forget and tell you the truth anyway. Yeah, so I think that's important to, hey, do your digs. Miss FBI, Mr. FBI, just dig around. Oh my god. Dig about the marital status of this person. At this point, whatever a person tells you, it doesn't count. Just look for the information yourself. Oh, I think the second thing I'll be checking is the criminal record. Oh my god. Okay, I know people change and nobody is perfect, but I'm not trying to be with a murderer, so I am sorry. You have changed. You have spent your 10 years in prison and you have reformed, but I don't have the mental capacity to trust you if you've murdered somebody in the past. Yeah, I really don't. So, another story time. Okay, this story, it was on the internet a few years ago. It was about the Niger boys in Resambo. Yeah, so, guy, oh my god, it's so sad. Okay, so this Niger guy and a Kenyan lady are dating and everything, and the guy, to the lady, I can't remember the job that she knew the guy has been doing all along, but it was all a lie because he was dealing in drugs. And well, yeah. Gosh. Turns out the guy deals with cocaine, and okay, they've been dating for a while, malavidovi, nini. Gosh. So ikafika point yenye this girl has met even the sister, because the sister has been flown here, they have talked, they have interacted. So she sort of is sure about the guy. Okay, she is sure about the guy. So a time comes and the guy says, I'm very busy and I'm very serious about you. I'm very busy and I'm very serious about you, but I want you to go and meet my mother and visit my sister because you guys are friends. And she says she really misses you and it will be a good opportunity for you to meet my mom, because it is important for my mom to see you, because I'm very serious with you. So a trip is planned. And as usual, You when you go home, you will take your mom something. Yeah. So apart from the girl's suitcase and everything, the guy gives her a suitcase, hmm, full of drugs, but she's not aware. She just thinks it's clothes and gifts for the mom. And being a good girl, you don't like going through other people's stuff. So she goes to the airport and she is checking in. You guys, she's inspected and she's called, msichana kuja hapa, kuja hapa, kuja hapa. And you know they just come here with a lot of security because they think you are a criminal. So they get you into a room, they start interrogating you, and the girl is like, duh, those are gifts to my mother-in-law. Why are you bothering me? And I'll miss my flight at this point. You guys are keeping me here. So they open one of the boxes and she's shown that the girl cannot even recognize the cocaine. So she doesn't know what this is. She doesn't know what this is, but she just felt, hey, this bag is heavy. It's a bit heavy, especially for this luggage size. It's pretty heavy. It's a small suitcase, but it's even heavier than my big suitcase. This is crazy. So she doesn't know what's going on, and the police officer explains everything to her, and the girl is like, no, you guys are lying. A girl in love again, a girl in love. Atatetea ni mwizi. You guys are lying. He cannot do this to me. You guys are confusing me for somebody else. And she's told, contact the guy, tell him to come here. If you bring him here, we are going to release him. Guess what? The number is, it's not even going through. Leave alone Atakulia. It's not going through. Yeah? So, like later, because she's at this point stranded, you know, you're so excited, you are flying out, like she came to the realization that she had been played, I think 5 hours into this, because she could not believe that my boyfriend can't do this to me. He loves me. There's no love in the city. Yeah. So the last option was to send a friend to the guy's house. And a friend gets there, there's nobody in the room. There's like the house has been vacated. She tries giving she's asked the full name of this guy. She doesn't know. And the names she knows are not real. So like she doesn't know where this guy is. She doesn't know his real name. He doesn't know. She doesn't know even whether this sister is a real sister or not. What do you do at that point? Like you end up in prison because of something that you had no idea about, which is like super sad. Yeah, so I think due diligence on a partner is of utmost importance. You cannot just be gallivanting with my boyfriend and you don't know like proper details about this person. You can't afford that because you only have one life and it's too precious to waste on a stupid person. Okay, not a stupid person, on a liar, on a person that looks at you and sees opportunities and tries to be tactful with you while you're being sincere with them. So yeah, due diligence is very important. Oh my god, another one. Financial. Check the finances of this guy. Okay. The way this person spends money. I know you met the I know you met them at the club and you are enjoying them splurging on you and everything. But when you get to the house and bills need to be paid, how does how does this person manage their money? Because that is like super important. How do they manage their money? Because if you have enough to splurge out there and for our future investments, for our our children's, education, all the bills, go ahead. God bless you. I mean, go ahead, buy all your gold chains and everything if you can afford all of that. But if you need to choose one or the other, gold chain or a floating, we are gonna argue about that. Yeah. Who also these guys that tell you, oh, I work online, and you wonder why is this person pressuring me like this? They want to come and visit me. Why? Why? Why isn't your why are you so interested to come and stay with me for live at my place for a while? Oh, because I can work from anywhere. Uongo. Hey, Nairobi. I don't even know how to put this point, but just check whether it's even true. Oh yeah. Okay, this is not my friend, but I met her a week ago, and that's when we talked. And I don't even have her number. So this girl tells me, okay, she was in love with this guy. Tall, and she is currently 25. Then when she was dating the guy, she was 24. And the guy dressed up nicely, and the girl, because the girl is kind-hearted, she listened to the guy and said he has some problems because his mother is sick, all that shabang, and she let her move in. So turns out that this guy is actually 21. She's 24 at this point, and he is a student. I won't mention them. It's a technical college. Amazon vocational college. It's a training college. I'm tempted to say the county, but I won't say. Yeah, so that was interesting to hear. So after 4 months, she lived with the guy for 4 months. That's when she realized, oh my god, this guy has been lying to me. So even when the school is closed, he dressed up like he's going to work. And leave and come back at the same time that comes back home at around 6. Kwa ameshinda wapi? I have no idea. Yeah, so I don't want to say character development is paramount at some point, because there is nothing you can do in some situations, but you can choose to take your power and be a nail. Yeah, you cannot be a victim forever. This one might be controversial. Previous relationships. Why did it end? If it's because of violence, count me out. If it's the same pattern, I'm not saying. Kama kazi yako ni you will live with a woman 3 years, you get them pregnant with 2 babies, and then you leave. count me out. Hey. I mean, like, for me, past relationships matter. They do. I know they don't define you as a person, but not unless you've done the work on yourself. I'm not willing to go through it. I am not. Oh my god. Okay, this one is not a deal breaker for me, but it's important that I know. There's a meme I saw. Ukiachwa na chali yako kwake, ukiwa peke yako, what do you do? And then one of the responses was kupitia documents zake. Another response was kugoogle madawa zake ni za nini. But it's important. Ukipata chance, angalia ID. Wanadanganya hadi jina. Jamani, fight. Wanadanganya hadi na ID. Wanadanganya hadi majina. Just check. Google hizo dawa. Oh, mimi pitia hiyo simu. Are we getting diseases knowingly? Can never be me. Pitia hiyo simu. Nitaumwa na roho siku 2, but sitawahi tibu HIV. Seriously? Hapana. Mimi pitia hiyo simu. The day is today. If I die, I die. But I need to know. I need to know. I need to know. I don't even know how to put it, but nitapitia hiyo simu, nitagoogle hizo dawa. Ex wako akinipigia nitachukua. Yeah. Nitaangalia ID na documents. Oh my god. If you encountered a Tinder swindler, if you watched the documentary, how could you have known this guy? Like, this guy is weird. How could you spot? If you encountered, ladies or even men, if you encountered a Tinder swindler, how do you know that they are one? If you watch the documentary, I think you know what I'm talking about. Juu nayo ni ngumu. But manipulation for one. Me, once you start manipulating me, I will see and I will ghost you for sure. Hey, si kesho. Nitaahidi kwa mbele. Pole tu, I will. Once I notice manipulation. Yo! Hey! Gosh. Yeah. But sometimes it's hard. Okay, let's acknowledge it. Sometimes acknowledge it. Sometimes it's hard to spot some of these things, but even the tiniest thing can lead you to the biggest discovery. So don't ignore anything. There are good people out here. There are many good people out here. I know, like, I'm serious. I have seen good people. I've seen genuine and loving people and consistent people. They are there, but the other opposite, like the other extreme opposite, is right there. People that will lie any chance that they get to, for no reason. For example, I hate liars completely. For example, somebody tells me they're gonna send me money. I did not ask for it. You just opened your mouth and said it. And now you expect me to come asking for it. If you know you can do something, just shut up. And I think this is something men in general are poor at. I don't understand why they just promise things. I did not ask you for anything. Just do it. Surprise me. I'll be happy at that point. Yeah, I actions are everything for me, by the way. Yeah. Words and looks don't do anything for me. Mm. Where? Yeah, I think I'll end it there. If you enjoyed this banter, um, yeah, please subscribe, like the video, share, comment. Let's interact in the comment section. Let's discuss these things because I know. So I don't live in a vacuum, so we are facing the same things for sure. Yeah, and all in all, if you want to your property shown on my channel, I'll just come do the due diligence. Of course, I must do that before I show you any property. Yeah, I do that and then we can discuss and show it on here. So, yeah, goodbye, guys. I love you so much.